The next conventional source of energy, that is petroleum. The petroleum, it can be found in the layers of rocks, and it can be drilled from the oil seeds that is located near to the offshore and the coastal areas. This it can be sent, and this oils it can be sent into refineries, and which process and which the lot of process we get crude oil, or these produce of it, the crude oil it can be used for variety of products, and variety of products can be made from these crude oil. They are diesel, petroleum, kerosene, wax, and other lubricants. Petroleum and its derivatives, it is known as black gold. I am repeating, the petroleum it can be found in the layers of rocks, and it can be drilled from oil seeds. That's oil seed that's located near to the seashore or the coastal regions. And the next point, then these oil can be sent into refineries. From this, the gas it can be separated, and refineries where the process can be underground, and we get crude oil, and the produce of variety, and this crude oil we can produce variety of things, that is diesel, petroleum, kerosene, wax, and petroleum and derivatives usually it can be called as a black gold. And petroleum it can be found in the regions of Qatar, USA, Russia, Venezuela. These are the countries, they are the major producing countries of petroleum. The next one, that is natural gas. The natural gas it can be found in the areas of petroleum deposits, and it can be released when the crude oil is brought to the surface. That time the natural gas can be released, and it can used as a domestic fuel as well as industrial fuels. The major producers of the natural gas are Russia, Netherlands, and UK. In India, Jaisalmer, Kashmir, and Godavari Delta, Tripura are some of the places, areas of seashore are the producers are producing the natural gases. The sharp increasing of the consumption of this natural gas has led to sharp decrease of this resource. Next one, that is next conventional source of energy, that's a hydropower. And in here, hydropower, from the word itself we can know that from water, hydropower means from water we can produce electricity. That is rainwater or river water that can be stored in a dams, is made to fall from height. From the falling of the water flows through inside the pipes in the dams over a turbine blades placed at the bottom of the dam, and the moving blades then turn to the generator to produce electricity. That is, a particular blade have in the turbine, and when the turbine is moving, the water is speedily flows, and it can be produce electricity. From water we can produce electricity, that is known as hydroelectric power or hydroelectricity. And the major or leading producers of hydropower in the world, they are Peru, Norway, and Brazil. In India, the some important hydropower stations, they are Bakranangal, Gandhi Sagar, Nagarjuna Sagar, and Damodar Valley projects. These are the one word question, students. In India, the hydroelectric power stations are Bakranangal, then Nagarjuna Sagar, Damodar Valley project. Okay, next we here the last topic we all discuss the different types of conventional energy, that it is non-renewable resources. That means when it is exhausted, we can't produce easily or quickly. And next one, non-conventional energy. When we continuously use the conventional source of energy, we face the problem of acute shortage of these resources. We know that when it is exhausted or completely used, it takes millions of years to reproduce, so it can create a lot of environmental problems. So in order to reduce the environmental problems, we have to use or we have to depend upon other sources, that is non-conventional source of energy. And the solar energy, wind energy, and tidal energy are comes under non-conventional source of energy. Under this first one, that is the solar energy. The first one in non-conventional source of energy, that is solar energy. We all of you know that in our everyday life we get heat and sunshine or light from the sun. And the solar energy is trapped from the sun. It can be placed in solar cells to produce electricity. Many of these cells join together in a solar panels to generate power for heating and lighting purpose. The technology of this solar energy can be used or benefits in many of tropical and subtropical countries. Those regions are abundant in sunshine. That means those areas have the abundant sunshine. They can be produce solar energy. It is solar energy. It can be used in solar heaters, solar cookers, and solar dryers, etc.